Hi, good afternoon, everybody. I'm back at it again with another video. I'm gonna discuss this, man. Anybody have a safe, blessed rest of the day? I'm gonna talk about this, man. The 90s was the last best era. That's right, man. The 90s was the last best era, man. I don't know about anybody else, man. I don't know about y'all. But to me, the 90s was the last best era. In fact, it might have some alright stuff in the 2000s, but it wasn't like the 90s, man. 90s way better, man. Everything that was in the 90s was better, man. The dress code and all that stuff, dressing, the hairstyles. Like the women's was, in the 90s, man, was real, man. They had real body parts, real hair, one of BBLs and all that stuff. One of tattoos all over the place, like it is now, man. I miss the 90s, man. 90s was the great era for me, man. In fact, I was a teenager on my 20s and stuff, man. 90s was all that, man. And had the best era ever, man, in the 90s. The best era ever, but the last best era. Yeah, yeah, the best, yeah, the best music and stuff, man. Last best era for music, rapping, um, uh, R&B music and all that stuff, man. Reggae, and last best era, and TV shows and stuff, man. And fight, man. Movies, all that stuff, man. 90s, the greatest, last best era, man. And fight, going out places and stuff, man. Like going to arcades and all that stuff, man. The last best great era, man. Watching sports and stuff on TV, man. The 90s sports, it was baseball, basketball, football. It was more fun to watch, man. More entertaining, man. That's right, man. They had comedy shows and all that stuff, man. In the 90s and all that stuff, man. That's right, man. The dancing and all that stuff, man. Dance moves in the 90s. The house parties and all that stuff, man. That's right, man. We had sport. We had basketball leagues and stuff in the 90s, man. And like growing up as a kid and stuff, man. And it's right, man. 90s was the best era, man. I miss the 90s, man. I wish I could go back in hands and times, man. Take a travel back in the time in the 90s. Go back to the 90s. And when the 90s, it wasn't that much gun violence and all that stuff. And then some people wasn't getting shot. We had beef with somebody in the 90s. Wasn't getting shot that much. They talk things out and stuff and they fight. They walk away. And the next day later, they come back and make up and be friends again, man. You fight and beef with somebody all the time, man. That's right, man. I had fun in the 90s, man. I miss the 90s, man. I miss the 90s. I miss the 90s. Wrestling and all that stuff, man. That's right, man. I miss the 90s. This and that. 90s was the best era, man. To me, it was, man. That's right, man. 90s, I was a kid and stuff, man. I get my friends. We sit on the steps and stuff outside on somebody's house, or even went to the schoolyard somewhere and sit on the steps and we talk about the old day, old time six and stuff, man. Reminiscing about this and that, about music and stuff, TV shows, whatever, man. Sports and all that stuff, man. We had a great old time in the 90s, man. 90s was the fun time to be alive, man. That's right, man. I'm glad that I grew up in I was born in the 70s, but I'm glad I was experiencing the 90s era, man. That's right, man. I'm glad I had fun in the 90s, man. 90s was the best era to me, man. The last best great era, man. That's right, man. And nothing like the 90s was, man. 90s was all that, man. Had fun in the 90s, man. Playing video games and stuff, all that stuff, man. The 90s, all that, man. 90s cannot, these time and stage cannot replace the 90s, man. The 90s was the best last great era, man. That's right, man. I love the 90s, man. That's right, man. 90s was fun to be alive, man. I had a great time in the 90s, man. I miss the 90s. I make me want to cry. I make me want to be crying because I miss the 90s, man. I don't like these 2000s right now. I don't like the 2000 music like that. I don't like the 2000 TV shows. I don't like the way 2000 sports play. None of that stuff. You got a couple of stuff that's all right. TV shows and sports that put some players in basketball, football, and all that stuff. But overall, it ain't that exciting. It ain't that entertaining like it was in the 90s, man. That's right, man. I miss live performance on talk shows and video shows. That's right, in the 90s, man. It was all that, man. That's right. I miss the 90s, man. Growing up as a kid, man. And I was in my um late teenage late teenage age. And, my early 20s and stuff, man. I miss the 90s, man. 90s was so much fun, so much exciting. And, I, 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 I'll do anything to go back to the 90s, man. I love the 90s, man. I love. I see old TV shows from the 90s and hear old songs from the 90s and all that stuff. And, and see a classic old sports and stuff, man, from the 90s. I'll be so happy. I'll think, damn, man, that bring back so much memories, man. I was a kid, teenager, and all that stuff. I was in my early 20s and stuff. The 90s with all that, man. The 90s was the best era ever, man. That's it was, man. And the best last era. The 70s was good too, and the 80s too. But the 90s was the last best era, man. And fight, man. I was born in the 70s, raised in the 80s, and grew up in the 90s, man. I miss the 90s, man. The 90s was so much great. It's the best era, man. That's right, man. I want people to comment on this video and tell me what you think about the 90s, man. 90s was the best, last great era, man. That's it was, man. It was. I miss the 90s and stuff, man. Miss the ice cream truck coming down the street, running to the ice cream truck and stuff. Ice cream in the 90s and stuff. Wood ice trucks and stuff. Did that in the 80s too and all that. But I'm saying, Mr. The 90s, the fish truck come past and stuff. And they thought, silver trout, get your fish and all that stuff. It's calling all the names of the fish out and all that stuff, man. Yeah, we had a lot of fun when I was a kid, man. I miss hanging in the corner stores and playing video games. I miss going to like I said earlier in the video. I mean, going to arcades and all that stuff, man. I miss there's a lot of things going to movies and stuff. I miss the 90s. I go to movies not once in a while. I'm an adult though, like once every 2 years or so, whatever, man. I go to movies or something. I, I'm I'm in certain stores and stuff in my city and stuff, man. Downtown, all that stuff, man. This store, that store, and a lot of stuff is shut down now and closed down, or even they fix it over and I made it to something else and stuff, man. That's right, man. I miss the 90s, best era. Not I used to be a kid playing fire hydrant and all that stuff, man. That's right, man. Yeah, super silky water guns, going around running each other up and stuff. Yeah, fun in the 90s, man. Playing as a playing as a kid, and I was a kid in my teenage age, late. I got I'm watching things on TV when I got older, and man, like Mr. 90s. Oh, what else? Watching TV programs and all that stuff. That's not missing the 90s. Oh, last that era for cartoons and all that stuff, man. That's right, man. Going to school, come home from school watching cartoons and all that type of stuff, man. We had cartoons on Saturday mornings and all that stuff, man. That's right. 90 was fun to be alive, man, and be happy to have the stuff that we had. We had good era in the 90s, man. We had good everything, man. Movies, TV shows, sports, whatever, man. 90s was so much fun to be alive, man. That's right. I miss the 90s, man. 90s was the last best era, man. That's right, man. Got a couple more things to say about this video. I'm gonna cut this video off, man. I really, really miss the 90s, man. I miss the 90s, man. Oh, I'm about to say about this too, man. I miss the 90s talk shows too, man. Ricky Lake, Solly, Jesse Raphael. I miss Montel Williams. What else, man? um, Jenny Jones, um, Gordon Elliott, who else, man? Who was the 90s talk show hosts, man? Um, 11, man. I can't think of all right now, but I missed them though, man. Oh, Jerry Springer and all them, man. And like Jerry Springer was going on for all the way to the 2000s. He died like about a couple years ago, man. And like I missed a lot of stuff. I ain't watched it like that, but I watched it though. A lot of these shows, man, on TV, Showtime, Apollo, Soul Train, and all that type of stuff, man. There's a lot of stuff, man. '90s was the best era, man. They got some of them shows back out, these different shows, but they ain't the same as the '90s though. They got wrestling out. I mean wrestling in the '90s, Hulk Hogan and all them, man, Ric Flair and all them. '90s. They got new era wrestling in 2000. I don't watch that, man. I might glance at it for 5 minutes or something, 10 minutes, and cut it off. Cause it ain't that good. It's like I miss the '90s, man. '90s was the best era, man. It will always be the best era and the last era. I mean, not the best era ever, but I mean, it's the best last era. It's last era ever in my time as as growing up as a kid and teenagers and stuff, man, and adult in my 20s and stuff, man. It's like '90s would never be replaced. It's like getting replaced in 2000 with the '90s. It ain't the same, man. It just ain't that exciting. And got some good stuff out here in the 2000s, but it just ain't better than the '90s though. '90s the last best era, man. The last best era that that's right for having fun and stuff, man. Like '90s was a great time to be alive, man. That's right, man. I miss the '90s, man. I wish I could reach, like I said earlier, man. I wish I could turn back the hands of time and go back to the '90s, man. That's right, man. '90s was all that, man. One more thing to say about this video. I got the video on, man. Everyone who grew up in the '90s, they know what I'm talking about, man. They know what I'm saying. That '90s was the best era, man. Like '90s had everything going on popping, man. The dress codes, and dressing, the name brand belts and all that stuff, man. We had the box haircuts and all that stuff, man. We had the name brand, different types of sweatsuits and stuff, sneakers and all that stuff, man. Yeah, all kind of decent stuff. Girls, when girls used to be girls back then. They, like I said earlier, they wear their real hair, their real body parts. They used to play with no twerking back then. Girls used to play hopscotch. They used to jump rope. They used to play hula hoops, play jacks and stuff. That's right, man. They play girls stuff. They play with dolls and all that stuff, man. Now they want to do all only fans accounts and all that stuff, shaking ass, twerking, playing thoughts and stuff, dressing half naked and all that stuff, man. Man, strippers and prostitutes. And it's like I miss the '90s, man. When things was real back then, man. We had real love for one another. I know you had some this and that going on, that was right, but man, it's more better treat each other right than it is now, though, man. Right, '90s will always be the best. I mean, I'm sorry, '90s will always be the last great era in my time, man. Like '90s will never come back. Never get the things back that we had in the '90s. They're trying to bring some stuff back, but it just ain't popping like back in the '90s, man. They're trying to be rapping. I mean, you got rapping still out here, but they kind of trying to get like the old school rapping, but it just ain't the same, man. And sports and stuff ain't the same, and movies and stuff ain't the same. TV shows ain't the same. It's like I just miss the '90s, man. I really miss the '90s. I really do, man. All my heart and soul. I ain't got much to say in this video, man. I'm out of here.